Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take the sources you send us, dig in, and pull out the key insights.
Making learning efficient, that's the goal.
Exactly. Okay, let's unpack this. Today we're looking at a YouTube transcript. It's from English in Comfort, and it covers a whole bunch of common English phrases you'd use in, well, everyday chats.
Right. And these phrases, they seem simple, but there's a lot going on underneath, isn't there? A lot of unspoken stuff.
Totally.
So this deep dive, it's about more than just definitions. We want you to really get the feel for them.
Yeah, the nuances, how to use them so you sound natural, confident.
It's like learning the shortcuts native speakers use all the time.
Right, unlocking that next level of fluency. So we've got 25 phrases pulled from this transcript.
25, that's a good list.
Yeah, we'll go past the dictionary stuff and see how they actually work in conversation. Okay, first one, spill the tea. If you took that literally, you'd just picture a mess, right?
Exactly, a clumsy moment. But no, spill the tea, it's slang. Very current slang, actually.
Meaning,
share gossip, tell a secret, dish the dirt, you could say.
so the tea is the gossip, the info.
Yep, the juicy information. It's a really colorful way to put it.
So like if your friend comes up all excited, did you hear what happened?
Uh-huh.
You could just say, spill the tea.
Perfect. You're asking for all the details. The transcript also had that work example, remember?
Oh, yeah. The manager spilled the tea about the new project.
Meaning the manager shared stuff that maybe wasn't public knowledge yet. Confidential info.
Got it. It's interesting, too, you mentioned the origins.
Well, yeah, there's a connection people often draw to Black vernacular English. It shows how language evolves and, moves between communities. Really dynamic.
That does add another layer. Okay, number 2. When pigs fly.
Classic.
Unless something very strange is happening in biology,
Uh-huh.
this sounds impossible.
And that's exactly the point. When pigs fly just means something is never, ever going to happen.
Zero chance.
Zero chance. It's a funny way to say it. Emphasizes how unlikely it is. You hear similar things in other languages too, right? Ways to say impossible.
Definitely. The transcript example was, Liam will wake up at 5 a.m. every day when pigs fly.
Clearly, Liam likes his sleep.
Apparently. Or like in a movie, he'll admit he was wrong when pigs fly.
Yeah, it's that kind of sarcastic, not going to happen vibe.
So if I asked you when you're going to give up pizza?
Oh, that'll happen when pigs fly. Definitely.
Knew it. Okay, phrase 3. Let's just get it over with.
This was practical.
It's for all those things we put off doing, isn't it?
Exactly. To get it over with means doing something you don't really want to do, something unpleasant maybe, just to finish it.
So you can stop worrying about it or dreading it.
Right. It's about that relief you feel afterwards.
The transcript used the dentist example. I didn't want to go, but I just got it over with.
A perfect example. Or at work, I was nervous to give the presentation, so I decided to get it over with. Yeah, just rip the Band-Aid off, basically. You ever had that feeling about, I don't know, cleaning your desk?
Oh, constantly. Sometimes you just have to grit your teeth and get it over with.
True story. Okay, number 4. Let the cat out of the bag.
Another animal one?
Yeah. But probably best not to take this one literally either.
Definitely not. Figuratively, it means you've accidentally revealed a secret.
Ah, okay, like it just slipped out.
Yeah, the image works well, doesn't it? Once the cat's out, you can't easily stuff it back in. The secret's revealed.
Makes sense. The example was, I told Mike about your surprise party. Oops, I let the cat out of the bag.
We've all done that, right? Accidentally blurted something out.
Guilty. Or at work, don't let the cat out of the bag about the new project, meaning keep it secret for now.
Have you ever done that? Let a secret slip.
Oh, probably. Like telling Sarah about her promotion before the official announcement. Oops.
Yeah, it happens. Easy to do.
Okay, number 5 is pull an all-nighter.
Ah, yes. The student's special. Ah, yeah. I think a lot of us know this one. Staying up all night, right?
Right. Usually working or studying, trying to cram something in or finish a deadline.
The transcript had, I pulled an all-nighter to finish my assignment.
Or he pulled an all-nighter before the big exam. Standard stuff.
It also mentioned it's maybe not the healthiest strategy.
Definitely not sustainable, but, sometimes it feels necessary. You look a little tired today, actually. Did you pull an all-nighter?
You can tell. Yeah, I was up late editing a video. Definitely feeling it now.
I know the feeling.
Okay, number 6 describes a tricky social situation. The elephant in the room.
Right? And hopefully there isn't a real elephant there.
Let's hope not. So it means...
It refers to a big, obvious problem or an uncomfortable topic that everyone knows about, but nobody wants to talk about.
Avoidance.
Exactly. There's this tension because something important is being ignored.
The examples were good, like a family dinner where maybe a cousin just lost their job and everyone's pretending everything's fine, but it's awkward.
Yeah, that's the elephant. Or at work, maybe the team is really unhappy about some changes, but no one's saying anything in the meeting.
So when would you actually say this phrase?
Well, sometimes you might say it to try and address the issue, like gently, "So, are we going to talk about the elephant in the room?"
Ah, to break the silence, like if a big client canceled and nobody's mentioning it.
Exactly. It can be a way to open up the conversation.
Got it. Number 7, on the same page.
Crucial for teamwork, this one.
Yeah, sounds like it. It means you agree or you understand something the same way.
Precisely. Everyone has the same information, the same expectations. It cuts down on confusion.
The transcript suggested using it before starting something. Before we kick off the project, let's make sure we're all on the same page.
Smart. Or as a check-in. I explained the rules again just to make sure we were on the same page.
Okay, so just to be sure we're on the same page, we're meeting tomorrow at 3, not 4, right?
Yes, 3 o'clock. See?
Yeah.
Essential for clarity.
Definitely. Okay, phrase 8. Get cold feet.
Ooh, that nervous feeling.
Yeah. It means getting really nervous or scared right at the last minute before something big, doesn't it?
Yes, exactly. Like before going on stage or getting married or making a big move, you suddenly lose your nerve.
Even if you were excited before.
Right, that's the key part. The examples were like, I was excited at first, but I got cold feet right before going on stage.
Or, he planned to move abroad, but he got cold feet and canceled everything.
It's that sudden wave of doubt or fear, even after you thought you were ready.
That last-minute panic. Understood. Number 9. In hot water.
Doesn't sound good.
No, sounds like trouble. And that's what it means, right? Being in trouble.
Yep. You're in trouble, probably because of something you did. Facing consequences.
The transcript used a homework example. If you forget your homework, your teacher might say, "You're in hot water this time."
Or the boss example. He's in hot water with his boss for missing the meeting.
So you've done something wrong, and now you have to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. Facing the music, you might say.
Okay, number 10. Out of the loop.
Ah, the feeling of missing out.
Yeah, like you don't have the information everyone else has. You're not included.
Exactly. You lack awareness of what's going on in a particular group or situation, feeling excluded from the know.
The transcript had an example about friends making plans. Everyone seems to know the plan, but me, I feel out of the loop.
Happens all the time. Or the work email one. I didn't get that email. Am I out of the loop again?
It's just a casual way to say you missed something important.
Fill me in. Speaking of catching up, did you get up to anything interesting over the weekend? Maybe chew the fat with anyone?
Ah, nice transition. Chew the fat, phrase number 11.
And no, we're not actually eating fat.
Definitely not. It just means having a long, casual chat, right?
Yeah, a relaxed, informal conversation. Just to talk about whatever comes up, no real agenda.
Like the transcript said, we stayed up late chewing the fat about childhood memories and random stuff.
Or, after the meeting, we chewed the fat about weekend plans. It's just comfortable small talk with people you know well.
Relaxed conversation. Got it. Okay, number 12 is a bit more dramatic. Wolf in sheep's clothing.
Very descriptive, this one. It
What
comes
a-
from an old fable, actually,
Right, and it means someone who looks nice or harmless.
but is actually dangerous or has bad intentions. They're pretending.
Deceptive. The transcript gave a coworker example. Acts nice, but then blames you for mistakes.
Classic, wolf in sheep's clothing. Or a scam message that looks legitimate but isn't.
That message looked real, but it was a wolf in sheep's clothing. Helps you describe those hidden motives.
Definitely points to someone being intentionally misleading.
Okay, number 13. Burning bridges. Sounds destructive.
It is. You want to avoid this. Burning bridges means ruining a relationship or an opportunity so badly that you can't go back.
Like leaving a job by shouting at your boss.
Yeah, you've burned that bridge, no chance of a good reference there. Or maybe sharing a friend's private messages.
Ouch, that would definitely burn a bridge.
It's about acting rashly and causing irreparable damage.
Something to avoid. Phrase 14. Rule of thumb.
This sounds more practical.
Yeah, like a guideline.
Exactly. A general guideline or principle that works most of the time, but it's not a strict, unbreakable rule.
Practical advice based on experience, maybe?
Usually, yeah. The transcript had a saving money example. A good rule of thumb is to save 10% of your income.
Good advice, but maybe not possible for everyone in every situation.
Precisely. Or the coffee one. As a rule of thumb, I don't drink coffee after 4 p.m.
Because it might keep you awake. Makes sense as a general guideline.
So, yeah, advice that usually works, not a rigid law.
Got it. Number 15. Sharp as a tack.
Sounds like a compliment.
It definitely is. It means someone is really smart, clever, quick to understand things.
Right. Like a tack is sharp, their mind is sharp. Quick thinking.
The examples. My nephew is sharp as a tack. He finished the puzzle in minutes.
Or, the new intern is sharp as a tack. She picks things up really fast.
So it's a nice way to praise someone's intelligence or quick wit. Got any sharp plans for the weekend yourself?
Huh. Not really. Probably just play it by ear.
Perfect segue. Number 16. Play it by ear.
Meaning no fixed plan.
Right. Deciding what to do as you go along, depending on the situation.
Flexible.
Exactly. Adapting. The transcript example was about a trip. We don't have to plan everything for the trip. Let's play it by ear.
Sounds relaxing. Or for a meeting, the schedule changed, so we're playing it by ear today.
Means you have to be adaptable, go with the flow.
Okay. 17. Get your foot in the door.
This sounds like the first step.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Getting a small chance or an initial opportunity.
That you hope will lead to bigger things later on. An entry point.
Like the internship example. Applying for an internship just to get your foot in the door at your dream company.
Right. The internship itself might not be the end goal, but it's the way in.
It's like literally holding the door open a crack so you can get inside later.
Good analogy. It's about that crucial first access.
18. Hit the ground running. Sounds energetic?
Very energetic. It means starting something new, like a job or a project, really quickly and effectively. No slow start, just immediate action and competence.
Yep, the example. She hit the ground running on her first day and finished 3 tasks before lunch.
Wow. Impressive. Or moving to a new city. We hit the ground running, exploring, and meeting people on day 1.
It's about being proactive and engaged right from the start.
Number 19 gives a bit of hope. Light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, a very comforting phrase.
It means you can finally see things getting better after a long, difficult time, right?
Exactly. The end of the hardship is in sight. There's hope for improvement or resolution.
Like finishing a really long, tough project at work, you can see the end.
Or recovering from an illness, you start to feel better. That's the light at the end of the tunnel.
It gives you hope, keeps you going.
Definitely. It signals that the tough part is almost over.
Okay, number 20 is pretty direct. Mind your own business.
Yes, very direct. Sets a clear boundary.
It means stay out of my stuff, basically. Don't interfere.
Pretty much. Stop prying or getting involved in things that don't concern you. It's a request for privacy.
The examples were clear. If you're asking a friend really personal questions, they might just say, mind your own business.
Right. Message received. Or if a coworker is always commenting on how you work.
You might think, just mind your own business, respecting personal space. That one can feel a bit tense, though.
It can. Maybe after hearing that, you need to blow off steam. Phrase 21.
Good one. So blow off steam is about releasing stress.
Yes. Letting go of that built-up frustration or anger in a healthy way.
Like going for a run after a bad day.
Perfect example. Or maybe just venting to a friend over coffee.
Getting it out so it doesn't build up.
Exactly. Finding a positive outlet for negative feelings.
Important stuff. Okay, 22 is a classic piece of wisdom. Rome wasn't built in a day.
So true. It's a reminder, isn't it?
That big things take time. You can't expect instant results.
Exactly. Important goals, big projects, learning a skill. It all requires time, effort, and patience.
The transcript used learning English as an example. Fluency doesn't happen overnight.
Right. Same for getting sit or learning an instrument. Progress is gradual.
So the short version, progress takes time. Be patient.
A valuable lesson in today's world for sure.
Okay, 23. Go down in flames. Sounds dramatic.
Very dramatic. It implies a big, spectacular failure.
Especially after maybe having high hopes or a lot of hype.
Yes, that's often part of it. Failing badly and very publicly. A noticeable collapse.
The examples were like a big app launch that totally failed.
Went down in flames. Or a sports team expected to win easily, but then they just get crushed in the final.
A very visible, significant failure, often disappointing.
Definitely, especially when there was potential.
24. Walk on eggshells. Ooh, sounds delicate.
And stressful. It means being super careful around someone.
Why? Because they get upset easily.
Exactly. They might be sensitive or moody or easily angered, so you're constantly trying not to say or do the wrong thing.
Trying not to trigger them. The transcript mentioned doing this after an argument.
Yeah, trying to keep the peace. Or maybe with a new manager who's known to be difficult.
The whole team might feel like they're walking on eggshells. It's about being extra cautious not to make things worse.
Right. Navigating a tricky interpersonal dynamic.
And finally, number 25. Time flies when you're having fun.
And hasn't it just? This deep dive went quickly.
It really did. This phrase just means enjoyable times seem to pass really fast, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Compared to boring or unpleasant times which seem to drag on forever.
The transcript mentioned getting lost in a good conversation with friends.
And suddenly hours have passed. Or a great vacation that feels like it's over in a blink.
It's just how we perceive time, isn't it? Based on how we're feeling.
Totally. A very common human experience.
Well, that wraps up our 25 phrases. We hope digging into these gives you, a better feel for how they're used in real conversations.
Beyond just the basic meaning.
Exactly. Feel free to come back to this deep dive anytime you need a refresher. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks. And maybe think about this. These phrases, they're like little windows into cultural shortcuts, ways we communicate efficiently. So here's a thought to leave you with. How could understanding similar kinds of figurative language, idioms, or jargon in other areas, maybe your work or a hobby, unlock a deeper understanding there too? How could it help you connect ideas or even connect with people on a different level?